Good morning and welcome to day 226 in my rebellious reality. Ooh, a little morning booger for you. Sitting outside with a machine on both of my breasts. Little baby machine. It's portable. And putting these on me makes me feel like a machine. It feels extremely unnatural. And I've been going through a lot. In general when it comes to breastfeeding. And I'm too stubborn to give it up. And now I'm moved into this what feels to me like an extremely unnatural realm. Because we have this mechanical business on my chest, right? But I knew that I was going to eventually try this route. And the reason that I did, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in one of my stories in the past week, is that she was getting extremely aggressive on the breast. And it was painful for me. So putting these on actually has caused me to have my first sores on my nipples, both of them. But I have this plantain, this like herbal salve that I make that is really good for it. And I've also been like putting coconut oil on the sores and like around my nipple before I put the machine on now. But it's been a fucking dark time, I'll let you guys know. And it's really, I just find it so difficult lately to come on and talk about the stuff that I'm going through while I'm going through it. It's like some things I can talk about at the time, and some things I have this like block about it. And so I'm trying to push through that. But I just feel right now like she's chasing my supply. Some women can't produce enough milk for their babies. I so far haven't had a problem that I'm aware of. My baby has been slower to grow, but some babies are. And she's always had the correct amount of output. And, you can't measure breast milk. That's why so many people love pumping too, because they can pump it out of them and see how much it is. Whereas like when the baby's just taking it from their body, they don't have any idea. And that makes some people nervous. That really never made me nervous, because I believe so strongly in nature. But there's just so many layers of this that I'm working through, and it feels so overwhelming to be responsible. Like my health is tanking right now. Okay, I'm gonna get a little emotional. Emotions do not make us weak. It's just energy. It's just energy running through the body. My health is tanking. My thyroid is tanking. I have gained, I weigh more than I've ever weighed, aside from like a couple more pounds being pregnant, but like there's just so many layers. And to have my health be shit, and to then hold the responsibility of like feeding a child from my body, it's like, oh my God. And so anyway, I feel like she's chasing me right now. Like every time I pump, she's like sucking it down, and it's like I can't, it's been hard for me to get a milk supply. And in all transparency, last night I was like, I'm not fucking staying up for another 2 hours to pump. Like I'm going to sleep, and I'm not waking up again, because I also need sleep to heal, right? So yeah, this is what's going on over here. And I was looking into this. I was Googling it online. Like, I Googled, I hate breastfeeding. And there were so many people who wrote their, they wrote their stories about their experience, and a couple of the women wrote, like, for something that's natural, it does not feel natural. And I kind of agree. It's like, it doesn't feel 100% natural. And now that we have all the breast pumps and the breast cookies and all this shit, women used to do this. Women didn't have formula back in the day. Women didn't have breast pumps back in the day. Women didn't have these fucking lactation cookies back in the day, What got lost? What got lost in translation between, back in the pioneer days when women were literally having babies on top of each other and breastfeeding probably for years in a row? It just feels like something got lost in between. And I don't even feel like I'm having that bad of a journey. Like, I just read a story yesterday about a woman whose kid literally chomped on her fucking nipple and made it bleed, and she had to get stitches. Like, that's my worst nightmare. Like, let's hope that doesn't happen. But I just feel like there's something that got lost. There's material that got lost. Like, I just got these postpartum pills to help with my thyroid and all my hormonal and vitamin deficiencies. I literally feel like I'm draining my body of all nutrients and everything in order to feed my child. Hi, Christine. I see you're watching and you just had 2 kids, so bless your heart. And they're very beautiful. And I got these postpartum pills, and I just feel like there must have been, because health is nutrition, right? And there must have been protocols that women just knew what to eat to replenish themselves after they gave birth. And I don't know. I feel like there's no support in this country. I feel like there's such a culture around this now, pumping's cool. I do not feel cool. I feel like shit putting this machine on my body. I feel like I'm a machine getting milked by a machine. So yeah, it's just been a lot to go through, and I appreciate you guys holding space for me, and I will see you tomorrow.